Okay, this is Unit 1, Lesson 1.2, and what we're going to do is talk about scientific theories versus scientific laws. So, let's start with scientific theories. First of all, when people use the word theory, they often use it in a common speaking term. In other words, they'll say, well, theoretically I can do this, or theoretically this can happen. That's a different way of using the word. A theory is an explanation of natural phenomenon based on the analysis of data collected in experiments. So if a scientist is developing a scientific theory, that is after extensive research and experimentation with an analysis of the data collected during that experimentation. The theory then is the explanation of that natural phenomenon. So theories explain why things happen in nature. On the other hand, a scientific law will state what happens without an explanation of why it happens. For example, the law of gravity states that an object will fall towards the center of the Earth at 9.8 meters per second squared. Doesn't say anything about why it falls towards the Earth. On the other hand, a theory of relativity will explain that the Earth has a certain mass, it warps what we call space-time, and that object gets caught in that warping and gets drawn towards the center of the Earth. So relativity theory explains why that object falls towards the Earth. Law of gravity states that it does at a certain velocity, or a certain acceleration, I should say. One misconception about theories is people are told that if a theory is accepted for a long period of time, it becomes law. That is not the case. As we just said, theories explain why something happens. Laws state what happens. They're two entirely different things. One does not ever become the other. So, when you hear people talking about scientific theories, sometimes you'll hear the phrase, well, it's just a theory. The problem with that is they're misusing the term. A theory is not just an idea or a guess at something. Again, it's an analysis, it's an explanation after an analysis of extensive experimentation and data collection. So keep that in mind as we work through the year and we talk about different theories such as atomic theory and different laws such as the law of conservation of mass.